Sorry about that, our other camera died. So he said water is the best thing you could be drinking. Why is that?
That's what the doctor says.
The doctor. But look, let's see what else B knows. You're going into adulthood, you're going to be dealing with young ladies. Not that you haven't already. But what are some red flags? What are some things that should be a red flag to you to know this one might give you some trouble?
Attitude.
Attitude, okay.
The way she talked, the way she treat herself.
Okay.
Does she work?
Does she work?
Does she drive?
Think back, B, to the advice that I always give you. Daily, you gotta think
Does she
back.
got a good relationship with her father?
Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Let me rephrase the question. What are some things that you can look out for to find a quality young lady? How do you know you're gonna find a quality one?
Good question.
You was just touching on it.
She has, if she got a good relationship with her father and her mother.
Okay.
Siblings, if she has any.
Okay. So you can pay attention to how she treats her siblings, her father, her mother. What about if she don't have a father around?
It depends.
What if she has there's no male figure around this young lady?
That can go both ways. It can go good or it can go bad.
Okay, what are some potential things that could arise with the young lady not having a man around in her life that could affect you as another young man, trying to build something with a young lady like that?
With her not having a male figure, I don't know, it's like
I think B's being real careful right now because he don't know who or what is gonna see this. Are you being politically correct, B? It's okay to say you're being politically correct for the public?
I mean, somewhat, yeah.
I'm being somewhat, yeah. Okay, let's move on, man. We should have started with this. Who or what comes first in your life?
Me.
Okay, beyond you, outside of you.
My family.
Okay. I'm gonna have to correct him, y'all, but it's the Creator. Did you forget the Creator, son? Have you forgotten to put the Creator first? What's that?
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're doing this, man, because you're gonna need reminders of that. So it's the Creator, and I'm okay with you coming, then you. He says his family, okay, but that pecking order, man, if you put, you didn't create yourself. If you did, man, you owe me some child support. Right? So we all got a Creator. All right. What about these young men? The friends that you have, that you hang around?
about him.
What are some qualities that you look for in your friends to consider people your friends?
Loyalty,
Loyalty.
respect.
Okay.
I don't know what the word is for it, but like when you guys got like when you put something into something and then it gives back and y'all give to each other.
Okay.
I don't know what the word is for that, but
Reciprocate.
yeah,
Don't you say yeah? Do you know what reciprocate means?
kinda.
What?
I have an idea.
That's another. What do I teach you to do?
Read,
Huh?
research,
Okay. So if you come across a word that you don't know, what are you supposed to do?
search it up.
Reciprocate. But I think what he was trying to explain is it's good to have friends that if you're, I take you out to eat, you take me out to eat once in a while. I'm putting gas in the car, you're driving just exchanging the energy. Not just one way, somebody taking all the time. Nobody likes a mooch. Nobody likes a guy that doesn't have anything, but always wants to go, always wants to come, always wants some, and he never has none.
Respond to a gesture or action by making a corresponding one.
One more time for us.
Respond to a gesture or action by making a corresponding one.
Okay, that works. What else? What are some other qualities? You're still learning, B. You're still learning. But what's important is that you're taking inventory. You're paying attention to these things, You're being conscious about it. Who you're around, what kind of networks you're developing, what kind of relationships you're building. The reason I bring up the father thing with the young ladies that you're dealing with, because it's hard to build without a solid foundation. It's hard for a young lady to have healthy expectations of you if they don't have a model of what those expectations should be. So if she doesn't have a model man in her life, it doesn't have to be her father. There's all kinds of circumstances, but just a healthy male to show her what she should get, you're gonna have trouble with her, Time is limited, don't waste it, right? So, some men like to repair women and invest in them and really go from the ground up with them. But when things are to a certain point, it'll just be dysfunctional. Like I said, they need to know what to shoot for, how to recognize and appreciate the qualities that you have as a young man. And they need that model to know that. So it's just easier to deal with a young lady that has that in her life, and then she can see your potential and have that respect and that loyalty, the same attributes that you look for in your male friends. You can find that in a woman too, plus the bonus. So what else? Working. Spending habits. So tell me some things about your hustle. How do you keep from not having any money?
Just watching what I spend.
Okay.
For the most part, that's pretty much what I do.
How did you ever achieve all the big goals that you got?
Saving.
It ain't what you make, it's what you can save. I know a whole bunch of people that made a whole bunch of money, including myself over a lifetime. But what have I saved? We're 10 minutes into this. But is this anything new to me, B? Or to you?
No.
How often we do this, man?
Every day, basically.
Just in different genres and different circumstances and questions, right? I work with them. I suggest to all other men that you do the same. It's a reward to see my son make it to 18 and further, and I'm starting to harvest all my labor from my garden by watching him succeed. Get you some too.